Hi, so this move is going to help you feel your core strength and combine core strength with shoulder movements. So in lots of yoga poses we take our arms up above our head, and it can become quite a easy habit, if you like, when the arms go up for the spine and trunk to join in and arch. And there's nothing really wrong with that, but you do lose a little bit of your core engagement, and also, you know, the shoulder, it feels like it's going all the way up, and actually it isn't moving perhaps as much as we think, because it's the spine that's doing the movement. So if we want to kind of find as much range of movement as we can through the shoulder and keep a little bit more evenness and balance through the core, this is a nice way to practice that. So we're going to use the wall. And then you just take your feet a little bit away from the wall, a couple of feet probably, and then just bend your knees so that you're sitting down the wall. You can get the back of your pelvis pressing into the wall and the back of your shoulders pressing into the wall, back of your head. And then it can already be a challenge for a lot of us to keep the rib cage onto the wall. So it's a great way of feeling the stacking of your rib cage over your pelvis. And then as you breathe with that stacking in your trunk, you can feel that wrapping around support and toning right through your trunk area. So even just taking your arms on the wall and just breathing and pressing your back ribs into the wall as you exhale, and then maintaining that pressing into the wall as you inhale, expand into your rib cage. You can also do it with your arms forward. That can feel a helpful position to help push your rib cage into the wall. So you can just take a few breaths there. And you'll notice that toning happening in your trunk. The more you have a habit of arching in the back, maybe hinging in that mid-back area, the more challenging this can feel to press your back into the wall. And it can feel like a really nice balancing feeling, like, oh, I'm actually using more musculature all the way around. Okay, so the final option for this, if you have a block or a book, you'd hold it in front of you quite firmly with your hands, send some little bit of firming up your arms. If you don't have anything, you can just have your arms in front of you. And then we're going to take a breath in first, so breathing in through the nose. And then with the exhale, pressing the ribs into the wall and starting to lift the block up. And just taking it as high as you can without your ribs popping off the wall. So you're pressing in, you're pressing in. You might not get as high as you kind of want to, but that would be your limit, and then just relax. Okay, we'll try that again. So you breath in, breath out. Reaching up, reaching up, reaching up. You can take another breath in when you need to, pressing the ribs into the wall, exhaling, and then lower down. Okay, so this time I'm going to inhale the arms up, so not being too kind of prescriptive with the breath. I like to try things different ways, see what you feel, what kind of things you notice are different with the different breath rhythm. The reason why I was saying exhale to go up is because when we inhale, it can be easy to join that with a flaring of the ribs, and we're trying to keep our ribs on the wall. So that's why I was saying exhale to take the arms up. So this time, let's try and inhale the arms up and keep that contact of the rib cage with the wall as much as possible. So we're going to inhale up. You can feel that tummy turn. I'm going to exhale when I'm up there, pressing my ribs into the wall, and then exhale, lowering my block. Let's try that again. Inhaling up, but keeping the feeling of expanding your back into the wall. Exhaling at the top, pressing the ribs into the wall, and lowering down. Okay, last one. Choose your own breath rhythm, inhaling or exhaling. I can feel I'm challenged there. And then lowering your arms down. Okay, so that's another way to feel core support while you're moving your arms above your head, which is quite a challenging combination. And you know, often in things like lunge or side angle pose, that can be the default. So practicing going a little bit straighter can create some nice even expansion. Let me know how that goes.